Hi, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host, Christian. So we rejoin the Ethiopian Empire on the cusp of a golden age. We just had a successful war with Portugal and accomplished our main objective, which was to take the city of Porto. And we now have some options in front of us. And I think we're going to get back into the game, take a look at the map, and see where we will go next. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're having a good day and that you are finding some time to play, to explore in your Civ games. So let's get back into it here. All right, let's take a look at the state of things here. So again, in our recent war, we were able to take the city of Porto from Portugal. It's hanging on with some wavering loyalty right now, but we have a governor that we'll be getting in a couple turns. We also, again, as I mentioned in the intro, we're on the cusp of a golden age, so I'm not too concerned about that. Now, getting back to sort of the odd theme of this series, it's horses. We have only a single source of horses, and there really aren't that many. There aren't that many in the world. So far, I think the only others we have found are down here along this coastal mountain range. I think I'd like to send a settler out and get a colony down this way and bring those horses into the Ethiopian Empire, just to kind of stay on theme here for the series. And then also, I think it might be a good idea to get a city down here as well. Byzantium is beginning to really press into the continent here with their island settlements. So I think it would be good to kind of assert our presence here in the south. So thinking of a couple cities that we'll found in this play session, or work toward at least. And then we also have just some improvements to do in the core of the empire here. We're kind of working on some districts, especially in this area around the government plaza, and then kind of building out these couple newer cities out this way. So let's see what we can do. All right, the military is mostly going to hold position at this point. They've accomplished their goal, and we will keep them at the ready in case they are needed. All right, so far we have gone for mostly internal trade routes. I think at this point it might make sense to expand with some overseas trade routes, look to improve our gold production especially. And a trade route to Mumbai seems like a really good option. We'll see if we have any issues with barbarians out this way. I don't recall seeing any, but it's quite possible they're out there. All right, Niter. I don't want to trade that away. I think we are getting Niter thanks to being the suzerain of, let's see, who is it? Hattusa. I don't believe we actually have found a source of Niter yet. Okay, I guess we know where a couple are. I guess we could consider a city up here in the north. I've kind of forgotten about that land. It is, it's not the most desirable land to settle, but the Niter, some ocean resources, it could be all right. So that's a possibility. All right. So we're just working on repairing infrastructure here in Porto for the time being. All right. It looks like, did we get a I'm wondering why we can sail into Mitla's territory when we are not their suzerain. Don't know why we have open borders with them, unless it's because... Do we have open borders with Guitarja? I don't know. I don't know that we do. Well, in any event, I'll take it. I did want to explore south of Mitla here. All right, let's see here.
One man's magic is another man's engineering. You can't go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Alright, quick look at policies here. We're doing well with natural philosophy. Conscription, due to the size of our military, is paying off. Other options here don't look super compelling. I like that our governors, our promoted governors, are providing extra benefits, so I think at this point we're going to hang with those policies that we have. However, let's take a look at the governors. Might want to, the question is, do we promote Liang, who is over in Mekele, who might need to relocate to Porto? I think I like the idea of promoting Liang. I do, especially if we don't need a mover. Getting some fisheries out there is going to be really nice. And if we have to move her over to Porto, then fisheries over there would probably work out as well, seeing that it's a fairly coastal city. Yeah. Very coastal, in fact. Kind of a canal city. Alright. Go for machinery. Get ourselves some crossbows. Alright. Now, getting our settlers produced in Addis Ababa would probably be the next best move, considering they have Magnus and he's promoted to allow settlers without consuming population. And here in Harar, we have not built our additional, or any government plaza building, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. I like the idea of audience chamber. I don't see us building an extremely far-flung empire, even though I am talking about settling that colony far to the south, but all right. Here in Gondar, which is one of our largest cities, looks like they could really use housing and amenities here, so we're going to go for a granary. That'll take care of that housing issue. And with envoys, I think we're just going to hold tight. Now, I was talking about settlers in Addis Ababa. We might want to slot in the policy that improves, colonization, that improves our settler production. And I'm okay sacrificing a little bit of gold, especially considering that really nice trade route we opened up. So I think that's a good policy swap. Okay, looks like maybe we can get to the interior of this continent, so long as that swordsman allows us to pass. Alright. What do we have up here? Probably some more amber. Yeah, that is what it is. Okay. We have 2 charges on this builder. think we'll go up there and improve that amber. All right. Let's check out how everybody's doing. I was hoping to see Portugal hit a dark age, but such is not the case. All right, so monumentality, I think, is a great, almost always a great play. We're making a lot of faith right now, so we'd be able to really get some expansion underway with settlers, infrastructure improvement with builders. So that might be the direction we go here. And with that being the case, we might actually pull that colonization policy back out. Because if we're going to be faith purchasing our settlers, look at that, 280 faith. We can get 2 settlers out really, really fast. The question is, I don't think that policy boosts the faith purchase or reduces it, but just in case, we'll purchase 1 settler right now with faith, and then we'll switch out of that policy and see. The cost is going to go up just because every time you train a settler, the cost goes up by some amount, I believe. Now, I think serfdom makes sense to switch in. That way, wherever we get a builder with a faith purchase, we can get those extra build charges. So that's what we'll do. All right. The interior has opened in Genghis Khan. Nice to meet you. All right. He has a nicely developed city down here. You know, I've been enjoying seeing the Civilization 7 gameplay reveals. The most recent one was the Antiquity Age reveal. I think I'm gonna miss the hand-drawn map style here we have in Civ 6. We'll see though. It took me a while to get used to Civ 6 after playing Civ 5 for so long, and it might just be something to get used to. All right, so Porto is having no trouble now with loyalty thanks to the Golden Age. So that's very good news. I think we're going to want to have this Oromo cavalry be ready to escort our settler. And this one can hold position here. Nicely promoted Oromo cavalry. And sure, we'll allow an embassy.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
See that India has conquered a city. Mysore. I don't know who that belongs to. Who are they at war with? Let's see. Oh, he's at war with Mongolia. Okay. Actually, there's quite a bit of war going on right now. Genghis Khan is really... Wow. He's really getting ganged up on. All right. Let's move toward education. We're still lagging and behind in science quite a bit. And it's really starting to show here. We are well behind our peers. All right, Porto has repaired everything that needed repairing. they have pretty low production right now, which is odd. Okay, I guess it's as they regain loyalty, they'll do better. Right now it's low due to disloyalty. So let's go to work on this Gurdwara. Give them extra faith and food. Alright, so Genghis Khan appears not friendly. Okay, so we're probably unlikely to get an open borders with him as well. Let's see. He wants 4 gold per turn. I really do want to explore this continent. We'll take it. Okay. Now, these settlers, if we're going to go all the way down here, ooh, and it looks like we actually can't settle here, but we could here with a lot of loyalty pressure. Well, we might have to switch in some policies to combat this loyalty pressure that we would be receiving down here, so we'll see. Probably also assign a governor down there. Now, there is this barbarian camp here. Oh, if we get more gold, we can get a caravel. I'd really like to protect the settler as it travels down. Whoops. All right, 5 envoys. We could grab a suzerain of one of these other city-states. But then we'd be really... I don't like overextending when it comes to envoys. I don't mind holding a few back. Alright, so what does Mongolia have here? Great library. Some really nice medieval walls. And their capital. Some rivers flowing nearby as well. Kind of like how it looks with the mountains there in the background. This is yeah, a really nice looking capital city that Mongolia has. Someone asked in the comments on a previous video about the forest still appearing around these mines or quarries when improving the amber, and I think that's just due to when you improve a bonus or luxury or probably even strategic resource on a tile that has a feature, the feature remains. So in this case, the feature of the tile is the forest. I think it works the same way with rice on marsh tiles. When you farm it, the marsh remains, even though normally to build a farm, you have to clear the marsh. Take a look at our capital here for a minute. We have these triple mountains surrounding it, a small lake, and a few rivers flowing past as well. And then just beyond the borders of our capital is kind of some wilderness, some wild land that is unclaimed. And that reminds me, we are going to get another settler. There we go. And we completed our Gurdwara. Gives a nice food bonus. We could really use more amenities in our empire. I believe we have some unimproved luxuries that will help us toward that. So with that said, let's get ourselves a builder over here. We'll get the +2 charges for serfdom, and we will also get a +1 from having Liang in the city. There we go. That'll be a 6 charge builder. Very good. We're just gonna boost our research a bit. And let's clear our search results. And continue to explore. Okay, we've got this builder here. Flood along this very small river. I guess it's not that small, but the area of floodplains is quite small. All right, a granary here in Gondar. All right, I think an entertainment complex would work out well in this city, considering its kind of central location. But let's take a look at the city overlap lens. Okay, so yeah, we don't have fantastic city overlap, but this tile right here would give us 5 cities within 6 tiles, and that's probably where we want to place that entertainment district. I'd like to chop that forest, but sometimes I don't feel like orchestrating all of that and just want to get it underway. That's what we're going to do there. Okay, so Mongolia has a pike and shot here. More advanced unit than we were able to build. Oh, look at that, they have the Jebel Barkal. Yeah, Mongolia is doing fairly well in this game, despite all the conflict that they're seeing. All right, so let's look at where we might want to found a city down this way. So now that I look at it, a Temple of Artemis here would have access to another camp, another pasture. So that actually might do okay with building one, and maybe even another camp there. So if it was here, 1, 2, oh, it wouldn't be close enough. But well, anyway, getting distracted. Founding a city down this way. Got fresh water here. Fresh water all around this oasis, really. Freshwater and coast seems nice, though, which is what we would get right here. Yeah, I like this as a place where we'll found our city. So let's do that. Get that settler moving that way. Don't feel like we need an escort. All right. So on our way over to improve this incense, we might as well build a fishery. I like the extra movement we get with thanks to our Golden Age dedication, monumentality. There we go. Get some incense available for the Empire. All right, so Portugal. Okay, we finished our harbor. And it's a splendid harbor, so we get some air score. Portugal now has their special naval unit, the Naval. We're very familiar with that from the previous series of the Joy of Civ, where we played as Portugal. Their navy is, again, really looking quite strong. And militarily, their strength is growing. We could really use to get ourselves a navy. And that being said, maybe we should start building a navy up here in Mekele. Although we won't be able to bring it to bear on this side of the continent unless we're able to somehow. Well, we can't get a canal here because Mogadishu's location. Unless 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we won't be close enough with that city to build a canal on that tile. Now, that being said, I wouldn't mind some ships out here, but we'll go with a lighthouse to begin with, and then if we build ships, they'll have some bonuses to getting promotions. We've got a barbarian caravel off the coast. Okay, so we lost suzerain of Hattusa. Let's get that back. That city-state is too valuable, earning us those extra strategic resources. Basically giving us +2 for every strategic resource that we've not yet improved, but that we have discovered. All right, so we are going to get ourselves a little farm triangle here. That's going to help Gondar grow a bit more. They're neutral with amenities right now. Let's see, we had a city-state conversion. Okay, Buenos Aires has appeared on the world stage. All right. Denounced by Portugal. Not surprising.
The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open one.
Right, we are well behind in tech. Yeah, they're building a dam over here in Mongolian lands. Alright, I like the idea of getting some more fisheries out. Might have to purchase some tiles here to do that. And before we do that, I remember that barbarian camp. This one down here give us the ability to purchase a caravel, 573 gold, so I think we'll be there actually if I'm doing we'll be there next turn. I don't know why I'm getting credit for that, but I'll take it. Alright, let's take a look at quick deals real quick. Oh, we can trade away. We can trade away some of our truffles or amber. Get some gold. I like the sound of that. And then get some olives. Also sounds good. Alright, our audience chamber is complete. I'm surprised Visu is holding loyalty. I guess they are close enough to the Portuguese capital. And we'll go for university here. We can get ourselves another governor. I believe we're going to want an additional governor in order to give this city that we're going to found down here, I believe, any chance of holding on to loyalty. So we'll get ourselves a new governor, and we'll go with... Boy, we still don't have Pingala in this game. I don't really see Pingala being the right one to put in that city, but Pingala probably in Gondar makes good sense, and then we can move one of our other governors down to support that colony. There we go. And actually, let's take a look. Yeah, I think our policies look pretty good. We could just buy a handful of builders and switch away that builder policy. I think maybe that's a good idea. So let's just get a few builders to support improving our empire. Might as well get one more. There we go. And now we can switch to a different policy. Maybe we'll switch to this one that gives extra loyalty. I think that could be beneficial. There's the Mongolian unique unit. We're going to build a mine here instead of a rock-hewn church, I think. Let's see, they're building a holy site. I guess that's right there. Yeah, we'll let them continue with that and build the mine there. Chandragupta would like some of our iron. He's not offering very much for it, but he is offering open borders. Alright, we're making plenty of iron right now with our sources we gained from the conquest of Porto.
In diplomacy, there are two kinds of problems, small ones and large ones.
Alright.
The small ones...
We can establish an embassy with other civilizations now. let's see. We're on very good terms with Byzantium. Maybe we should see about getting... We should see about becoming allies with either India or Byzantium. He's unfriendly though. Let's see. No embassy possibility there. All right. Let's see if we can get an alliance with Theodora here. I like the idea of a research alliance. Okay. Continue to explore Mongolian lands. We just met Zanzibar. Let's take a look. Quick deals. Don't really want to sell any strategics right now. So is this a hill tile? Yeah, grassland hills. I would have maybe made a farm triangle here, but I don't think I can farm hills until quite later in the game. So I think we'll probably just put down a lumber mill here. Alright, let's see if we can trade away any incense. We can. Alright, this is a nice farm triangle now, south of Axum. And we can choose to improve this land up here with farms or districts. I think it might be nice to grow some districts out this way. Keep the farmland to the south. Okay, so thinking back to what I was talking about a moment ago, we can hire a caravel. It will appear near Porto, and that sounds like a good thing for us. We'll be able to get the caravel protecting this settler as it moves south here. There we go. And I definitely want to get some more fisheries out here, but we need our borders to expand before doing that. Oh, and let's see, we can trade some horses to Indonesia in order to declare war on Portugal. Well, it's not a very good time for us to do that, considering Portugal's navy are settlers sailing south. I think as much as I would feel like it would be kind of in the theme of the game to trade away horses and start a war, we're going to pass on this at this point. All right, we've got our campus research grants. Now let's get a university underway. Oh boy, look at Byzantium. They've some really advanced military units. I really like the reflection off the roof of that building there. I'm sort of jealous of Byzantium's island settlements, I have to be honest. They have about the coolest looking empire down here. At least they're our ally. Okay, get to found our city down here. Byzantium might not be too excited about the placement of that build. Alright, can we purchase any tiles here? Not at this point. I think we're going to purchase this one right here though, so we'll get this builder in position. I really like that little interjection from Genghis Khan. Makes me laugh. Okay, so this is good reason to have this caravel here protecting our settler. Although now that I just, we're gonna cancel their automatic movement. I probably should have paid attention to where they were moving to and sailed there. But we're not gonna let them sail into harm's way. All right, improving many tiles. Okay. We can now purchase that tile. Build a fishery. So let's see. Right now it is a 1 food, 1 gold tile. And after the fishery, a 4 food, 1 production, 1 gold. So that's a nice upgrade to that tile. And we have 1 build charge left on this builder. Go and make some improvements down at our new city. Okay, looks like we have lost Hattusa again, but we can easily get them back. Ah, there's the city that India took from Mongolia. Oh, they have a nicely upgraded special unit here. Right. I don't know if a farm is the best thing out here, but at this point, put it down. Harar probably could use some more food. Maybe what we ought to do is chop this forest and get a farm triangle here, although yeah, we do have plans for a fantastic commercial hub at some point. But the city needs to grow. Alright, our next fishery. Next fishery will be maybe over here. Okay. And we were going to sail down to here. All right. Do we want to arm Canada? I believe I guess they're no longer at war with Genghis Khan. I don't recall if they were part of that before or not. They're going to give us a great work as well. We'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, so Gatarja conquered a city-state, and she is facing the wrath of the world. All right. Meanwhile, we are seeing some trouble from these barbarians. It's really a good thing we got that ship. I think we'll get some farms down here for Porto. Alright, and let's see if we can purchase this tile. There we go. Another 4 food, 1 production, 1 gold. Alright, we've got a couple camps here. Down at Deir Dawa. Now, in order to gain access to the niter up here, I think we do want to get another settler since we can purchase them with faith. And we have Magnus here. I don't know if we have any, yeah, we don't have any more room for cities down this way. That's fine.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.
All right. How are we doing in the culture race? Or at least tied with a few others down there toward the bottom. Technology-wise, oh my goodness, we are really, really lagging. Makes me think, oh gosh, look at that campus we could get right here. That is a must. It takes away a nice mine, but Gotta take that +6 campus. Alright. And I think we are going to promote Pingala to researcher. Again, gonna bump that science up. And we can make use of our open borders with India. There's some horses. Might want to see if we can purchase a tile or two here. I'd like to get this one before Byzantium's borders expand over there. Rock-hewn church doesn't really provide that much faith. I'm not super interested in that, I don't think. Alright, so I have to remember with Ethiopia, if we found our cities on hills, we get bonuses. So thinking about this settler here, where to found the city, get bonus yields founding it on one of these hills here. So I think founding right here is probably our best move. Get that nice tile right off the bat. Whoops. All right. And let's get back to that settler. Okay. Alright, so the lighthouse has boosted our fishery production here in Mekele. That's nice to see. I'd like to see some more production. A little bit sad to have had to sacrifice that really nice mine there, but cannot pass up the stellar campus. But where can we get more production for this city? I just don't see a lot of opportunities for it. Except for just expanding here on the coast. Well, this builder can at least make some improvements over here at Gondar. All right. So our ship is quite damaged. The Anemone is the name of this ship, but it's going to continue to escort settlers and cavalry. I suppose the cavalry could just take out the encampment. That would help solve some problems. Maybe we'll do that on the next turn. But I think we're close to the end, getting close to the end of this play session. It's been nice to do a lot of exploring here in the interior of this continent. Right. These Oromo cavalry we'll disembark and take out that barbarian encampment. And they'll catch up with the settler. Okay, so I'd like to purchase this tile. There we go. And I'd also like to get another builder here, thinking about the Temple of Artemis and probably chopping some of the rainforest and regular forest in order to speed that up. Well, I was hopeful we would found this city here during this play session, but I think that's going to be something we'll start next time. So let's take a look at the state of the world. I'm going to deselect that builder though, so we don't have those builder lens tiles cluttering the map. Our empire has grown a bit in terms of development here this play session, thanks to the Golden Age policy, and grown a little bit in size with our new settlement down here. And I'm looking forward to founding this city down near these horses, bringing them into our empire, and seeing if we can hold on to that city as well. The loyalty pressure is going to be something to contend with. But it's been kind of a fun adventure sailing down the coast, and we'll see if we make it, first of all. All right, well, I'm really glad that you decided to watch the Joy of Civ today. I think we have a really interesting maps that we're playing on here. We'll see what happens with Portugal. They continue to be somewhat of a threat here off our coast, and having just denounced us, they might wind up being a problem for us here in the future, but we'll see. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. If you want to see more of this sort of relaxing play to explore style civilization gameplay, you can watch any of my other series or subscribe and see what other new stuff I come up with here. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'll see if I can work it in. I'll catch you here next time on the Joy of Civ. Thanks for watching.